5:05 a.m. Just happened to get up. It's pretty nice out. I mean, it's too warm as you're sitting right here. I'd say probably 70 degrees right now. Maybe 75, in that range. Okay, yesterday I did the bike ride, and when I came back, by the time I ate breakfast, I had to take a power nap, and it was already 11 o'clock, so I didn't want to work on the Jeep, because working on it after 11 o'clock here in Las Vegas in September, it's too hot. I mean, for me anyway. I could, but I've got shade out to here, but your vehicle will certainly be in the sun. You got to bring it out of the garage too. Boy, I've got some tough decisions to make with this Jeep. Morning.
Morning. How you doing?
Good. How you guys doing? Some tough, independent decisions. Do I go a left gate? Do I do? I think what I'm going to do, guys, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but 37 by 1250, and I'm going to keep these wheels. These wheels are aluminum. One thing about these wheels, guys, you see a lot of guys doing it. These wheels are aluminum. They're light. This here's a bead lock wheel. This is a real bead lock wheel. This is a steel plate. What it does is holds the bead of the wheel on when you deflate them for off-roading, blah, blah, blah. But what a lot of guys do is they get fake bead lock wheels, where these bolts are fake. There's not really a bead lock here. They don't know the difference. When you take off a real bead lock and put on a fake one, that means you are as green as a turnip, bud. So you just want to you want to have real bead lock wheels, not fake ones. These are real and they're light. That's an 8-inch wide wheel, and it can accommodate a 1250 tire, 37 1250 by 17. You pop that fucker on there, give yourself a beefier look. It'll raise the ground clearance of the vehicle about an inch, and you'll have one hell of a badass looking Jeep. It's badass now, but the 37s are a little bigger and beefier tire. Something to keep in mind. But anyways, let me finish this drink and then the hood or the roof rack that I want to get, the latches are right here. Now, I don't know if you can see or not. I was looking at this, but one of the latches grabs right here, and your door opens here. I mean, it's very close, but you may have to take this door and try to slide it down about, not very much, I'd say about a 1/16 of an inch, so that it accommodates this clamp, you know, that holds your roof rack down. I don't know. The bumpers, Genrite bumpers, aluminum. I mean, these bumpers are severely fucking heavy, guys. This step up here, this rock rail is very heavy, but it's a keeper because you do need to put your foot on there. You do put your foot on this sill a lot. You got to put something on here, a door sill plate on all the doors to protect that sill, because you essentially step on that sill just about every time. Now these are all kind of like headaches, gentlemen, but they're good headaches. Trying to decide what to do. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. And this roof rack, man, I don't know, man. It should be good, but I like the fact that you don't have to drill anything. You know, because you don't want to drill into a brand new fucking Jeep roof. There's something not right with that. So the roof rack, this clamp where you open the door, I mean, it's close. You're gonna have to do something here. They show a clamp with a rubber thing, and I guarantee you that rubber on that clamp, on the bottom of that clamp, has to come off, because there's no way you can open and close that door with that piece of rubber there. An interesting way that these, you know, people that try to design things for Jeeps and shit. It's interesting, you know, they got a Jeep there in front of them. They're figuring out, how can we get a roof rack up there? And, you know, you look at these drip moldings, and by the way, the whole rack, it sets in this drip molding with a rubber, insert on it, you know what I'm saying? So that whole drip molding right there is not non-existent. That is not a deal breaker. I kind of like seeing it sit inside of that support drip molding. Obviously, I guess there's supports, a couple of supports in the middle too, to the roof, you know what I'm saying? The rubber bushings with metal inside, but you know, they're mostly rubber. Of course, they can't damage your vehicle, right? Good girl, good girl. Good girl. Good boy. I know you guys can't see nothing, so let me get out here to my bike. Yeah, that particular clamp that holds that roof rack on, let me tell you, man, it is freaking, it's very close to hitting the door as you open and close it. You do have to do some jimmy rigging there. Yes, we're getting that Jeep ready. I'm certainly not going to, I believe the 37 1250 by 17 tires, I believe you won't have any issues with you know, with it rubbing anywhere. I think they fit perfectly. The stance, there's a wider axle on the 392, gives it a wider stance, and there's another, I guess it's a ½ inch or an inch lift. But in any case, guys, now there is a actual headlight on this bike, guys, but there's an actual headlight on this bike. It's an Armageddon light. And I believe if I hold the plus gear shifter up lever, if I hold it down, it turns it on. But I had problems with my other light, and it got stuck on. So I will have to use this light at some point, but until that point comes, I'm just gonna use my you know, this light right here, because I hate for it to get stuck on again. It's not a big deal. I would just put a switch on it. It's very nice day today. Warm out. Just going for a little ride, enjoying life. $5.20. I was probably yesterday or whatever, 2 days ago, whenever I did go, I think it was yesterday, but I think I was probably 30 minutes ahead of this schedule. No big deal. We're right on point here, guys. Right on point. No hurry. We get there when we get there. So I got a bit of a few dilemmas to figure out what I'm gonna do. We're gonna take it nice and slow and easy. Let's put it in pedal assist 2. That's always a nice gear. It makes you pedal, but it assists you. Not very much. This is an uphill climb right now, so I might give it a little throttle. Morning. So we do have some nice headaches. Oh, that roof rack, I believe it comes in bare metal. I think they can powder coat it for you, but obviously they charge for that too. I really only need the roof rack, generally speaking, when I do the when I take the T-rack on the Jeep and take the dirt bike and the mountain bike. But remember on my last trip I only took one mountain bike and I had issues. It broke down on me. Now we were pre-prepared and everything out there in La La Land, but I believe I made a vow to never leave. You're gonna always take two mountain bikes, so essentially you're gonna be taking the trailer, my small trailer, my Trinity triple rail trailer. Oh, by the way, it is officially a quadruple rail trail. I put another rail on it to carry the second mountain bike. So now you can carry, and I loaded it up. I did the whole fucking shebang. Well, I didn't put the dirt bike on or the street bike, but I did put the two mountain bikes to see how they're going to fit on the trailer, and I did put the generators. You know, I know where I'm going to put the generators and shit like that on the bike, on the trailer. But the small trailer will carry my BMW S1000RR. It'll carry my WR450 Yamaha dirt bike, and it'll carry both of my electric mountain bikes. I usually catch that group. They're on this trail every morning. I usually catch that group on this section of the trail, so you can see I'm behind schedule. I could set my watch with those guys. Yeah, I do get it. Hey, morning. That's 1H Christ Club that dude's got. There's two dudes. You see that guy carrying that club. Mosquitoes. Asian tiger mosquitoes. There's another guy. We're gonna pass him too. He carries a club. Now it looks like a cane, but it's a fucking club. Beautiful morning. Oh my God. Yeah, so we have some decisions to make. Time is on my side. I don't have to make any decisions. I'll let time, Father Time, figure out what I need to do. But like I was saying, those are aluminum wheels on there. Anything that you buy is not going to be aluminum. It's going to be steel. It's going to be heavier.
And like I say, most guys, they do not. They take off the bead locks and they put fake bead locks on. You don't want to do that. Those are pretty good. A wheel and tire combination on there right now. What you should do is is run those tires until they wear out, and then buy the 37 1250 17s, Ridge Grapplers, or whatever brand you want to do at that time. That's what you should do. Smart money, but you certainly do not have to mess with any of the steering components. That's a Dana 44 axle on the front of that Jeep. That axle is heavy duty enough. All of those steering components down there, you do not have to mess with them. That would be your drag link, track bar, tie rod bar, your sway bar, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to fuck with any of that shit, brother. If you break or bend or do any of that shit with those components, you're doing something wrong. Those things are solid and as stout. They do have a morning. They do have a for the stabilizer, or I mean for the dampener, it's a shock. Now, as long as it works, you know what I'm saying? A little blast of warm air underneath that trestle. GoPro, stop recording.